I'm Jim Mars, and I am here today interviewing Mr. William Reymond, a 29-year-old freelance journalist from Paris, France. William has said that he has seen an unedited, unaltered version of the famous Zapruder film. William, when did you first become aware that the film that you were to see was not the same film that was being shown to the American public?
In fact, 3 years ago, by chance, just after a discussion with a friend of mine who was a soldier of fortune and a mercenary, and he talked about the JFK assassination, and he said, you have a film, I see a film, and on this film you can perfectly watch the headshot, for example. I was very impressed by the headshot, and he said the limo stopped and JFK was hit twice on the head, and that was perfect.
And you knew that isn't what you had seen on the Zapruder film?
On the first time, I don't realize that, because I was not involved on the investigation, but I met 2 or 3 more witnesses about a French organization, a far-right organization. The name is High-Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And
High-Tech is spelled E-T-E-C.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this guy told me the same story about the film. And one of these guys one day mentioned the turn on Helm.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, wait a minute, on the Zapruder film you can watch a turn on Helm.
There's no turn.
And at this moment I understood that another film, another version exists.
So how many of these people, were there 2 or 3 that you talked with who had seen this other film?
Yeah, I talked with 3 people.
3 people.
3 people. Yeah.
The first man that you met that talked about this film, was he a member of French intelligence or some French agency?
Yeah, he was a member of French intelligence, and in fact, High-Tech was a very special group with some people from agencies, some people from terrorists, and some people from the drug system, like Christian David, for example. Christian
Mm-hmm.
David was a member of High-Tech too, and I suppose he watched the film and he learned a lot of things about the assassination.
So Christian David was a member of this High-Tech organization, and you think that that's where he may have seen this unaltered film of the assassination, which gave him what appeared to be insider information.
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. And then from this man, you actually met the man who possessed the film.
Yeah. I met the owner of this film. He was an ex-leader of the far right in France during the 60s and the beginning of the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a perfect copy of the original version, and now a little bit afraid about that.
Well, why is he hesitant to come forward with the film now?
He was afraid because I think he knew some people who was involved in the assassination, of the JFK assassination, and he told me how he obtained the film, and it seems to be one of a copy of Lafayette Hunt film, H.L. Hunt film, and now I have some information that Hunt, just maybe 2 or 3 hours after the assassination, to Abraham Zapruder a copy of the film.
So what you're saying is that 2 or 3 hours after the assassination of President Kennedy, Dallas oil man H.L. Hunt purchased a copy of the unaltered original Zapruder film from Abraham Zapruder.
Yeah.
And that's where the copies that you have seen came from.
Yeah.
Well, now, there's always been a controversy over whether or not the car actually came to a stop, or if it just slowed, and then picked up speed. What did you see on this, what you say is the original Zapruder film?
On the original film, you can see a complete stop of a limo. For a short time, maybe 2 seconds. The limo goes slow down, stopped, and go away.
Then goes. You know, there's also been some discussion by people and some idea that perhaps one of the bullets fired struck the Stemmons Freeway sign, which of course turned up missing and nobody's ever seen it again. Was there any information, did you have seen anything in the film that confirm or deny that?
Yeah, because Graham missed his turn, one of the shot hit the Stemmons sign. And
you could see it on the film?
Yeah, you can see something, I don't know the right word, something poof, on the...
Ricocheting?
Yeah, on the sign.
Something flew off of the sign?
Yeah, flew off of the sign, yeah.
Interesting. And so, based on what you saw in the film, based on your study, how many shots?
8 or 9, less.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
Okay.